It is Friday, September 12th at 10:20 in the morning, and we are headed out early this time. I took some time off of work. We're going to Morro Strand Campground. It's like 5 hours and 10 minutes away according to the GPS. We really like the coast, and we're trying to do as many reviews as possible, which means we gotta kind of go a little bit further than we kind of prefer. But we're excited to check something new out, and we'll see you soon. Let me correct myself, it's Friday the 13th. We were doing so well. And my dad is camping with us this weekend, and he called and was like, I got a flat tire. So now we're stuck on the side of the road waiting for the tow truck. We're trying to make the most of it. I'm not gonna lie, terrible. My attitude was terrible. But yeah, I'm just accepted. We have to wait an hour and a half for the tow truck. Thankfully, the place that's like the closest, which is still 19 miles away, they do have the tires we need, so this is just the life of being on the road, going on adventures. We ordered the tow truck and waited an hour and a half. We go back to the car and the tow truck was nowhere to be found, even though it said that they were there. Then we could not reach the tow truck place. We called a million times and they just like kept going to voicemails, kept saying like your call has been forwarded. So then we get a call from Geico saying that they needed special parts to tow and then it would be another hour or more. And so we went back to our car and realized we actually did have a spare tire, which we looked it up online and it said we didn't. So I don't know why it says that online, but we did have a spare tire. So my dad and my husband changed the tire, and then we had to drive another 30 minutes to get to a freaking tire shop. So they're changing the tire now. We still are 2.5 hours away if we leave right now. So I'm hoping there's not a bunch of traffic. My energy is depleting fast and my attitude is one thing away from just being the worst. We'll get there soon and I'll check back in, hopefully with good news that we made it.
Morning. Sorry I didn't check in yesterday. It was just quite the evening. We didn't get into our campsite until about 8, and we're just, well, me specifically, my attitude was fighting for its life, and I was just tired, and my son was tired and ready to go to bed. So but we're here now and we're eating, and I already have some information about the campgrounds that I can share with you, but first I'm gonna finish my breakfast and I'll check in soon. After eating and having some coffee, we're all feeling pretty good. So we're gonna go down to the beach and check it out, and then get the bathrooms and all that good stuff. So we'll check in soon. Our little camper's there, and this is the path to the beach. We're here with my dad again. Special guest appearance. Morrow Bay is a nice little city, and we had to go get a few things this morning. So there's a grocery store. I know there's a Taco Bell because we were starving and got Taco Bell last night. So it's a nice campground because if you need anything, there's a ton of stuff around. And my dad said there's a pier here somewhere where you can walk down and get fish and chips. So we're gonna try to find that later. There's also a ton of surfers. There were more this morning, but this must be a really popular place to surf. The weather is amazing. It's about 60 degrees right now. And up at the van, it felt a little warmer, and then obviously once we came down to the beach it's a bit cooler, but I'm in a crew neck sweater, sweat shorts, and some socks and Tevas, and I feel great. So my dad was drawing in the sand, and I just looked down And there's just shells everywhere. I've never seen a beach like this. This is so cool. Getting closer to Morro Rock. I really wish the size was something that could be seen through the phone or the TV, because it's huge. I'm sure any parents with kids with autism would already be aware of this, but like this beaches in general are either a really great place for sensory seekers or for kids with sensory sensitivities. Like Elijah's a mix. He loves the waves and it's very interesting for him to watch, but the sand is like an absolutely do not make me touch it kind of deal. He's gotten better though, like on the wet sand he is walking, but if it's mushy, he just does not want to be at the beach. So it could go either way. Since the rock is pretty far, can't really do anything over there. We're gonna head back. As we were driving in this morning though, after the store, I did see a few things like on the check-in area. So they do sell wood here, and the wood sales are from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's $10 a bundle, and they do have fire starters, and that's $1 per starter. And then for the full hookup sites, you're not allowed to have fires, so you can't do a fire there just for safety reasons. You can use your stoves though. And then there is no dumping or water here for campers, but you can go to Morrow Bay State Park and just let them know you're camping here, and you can fill up and dump there. This is the campground. I'm just gonna walk around. So this is another site like ours. This is site D. You get a fire ring and a picnic table. So that's one style. It's just a little bit different than the rest. And then these ones are like all in a row. So there's not as much privacy here. So this is 35, and the dune kind of blocks your view of the ocean, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's still nice. So basically this campground is like a parking lot, but it's not bothersome because it's so nice. Also at this beach, like a lot of the other ones, you can't have dogs on the beach. And it looks like it's due to safety and the rip currents. So this whole backside has hookups. It looks like they do have water and electric. These spots here are connected to a sewer as well. So that's like full hookup. That's amazing. This time, our other dog, Spumoni, is making his debut. Hi, Spumont! He's so happy to be here. These middle sites, I'm not a huge fan of because it looks like they're just like really close together, and you kind of just have to share that space. We've reached the end. The place where you check in is just like right up there. There's not a whole lot of camp spots here, which is kind of nice because it's not like a really crowded campground. We haven't noticed like a ton of cars driving around. People are being respectful of the speed limit, so it's really nice here. Right here is the day use area. It's pretty small. There are barbecue pits and picnic tables. We are noticing that not all of these spots are going to be tent friendly. So these ones are on like a dip. So I mean, technically, if you really wanted to, you could make it work, but it'd probably be better for like sleeping in your car. The ranger let us know that there's a place like 10 minutes away called Cayucas, and there's shops and food and stuff, so we're gonna get everything packed up so we're drivable and go head over there. All right, we parked and we're headed into some place called Surf Rat Donuts. Looks good. Definitely go to Surf Rat. That was the best donut I've ever had. There's a place here called Hidden Kitchen from Earth to Belly. There is a huge line, so we're gonna see what that's all about. I guess it's organic, gluten-free, from Earth to Belly food and drinks. Another little shop. Hello. We found our traditional magnet and sticker here. Yay! They have a spot called Cayucas Coffee. My dad wants some, so we're gonna go inside. They have a kombucha bar. That's so cute. My husband got a vanilla latte and I tried it. Oh, it's good. It's so cute in here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna give this a try. Oh, but are you sure you don't want some? Oh, really good. If you're coming here, you cannot miss the Brown Butter Cookie Company. Cookies are amazing and the custard is amazing. We had some of the best treats I have ever had. And now we're gonna go to downtown Morrow Bay, which we didn't even realize was a thing. There's a person in the shop that let us know there's tons of restaurants and stuff, so we're gonna go try to find some lunch. There's a better view of the giant rock. We have a little inn here. So if you wanted to stay right on the Marina area, you could stay there. We ran into some seals. So this is... Hi, Mr. Seal. You're very handsome, Seal. You sound lovely. We have a candy place. We have a lot of little shops like this here too. Well, I am stuffed. And that wasn't terrible, but it was like equivalent to Long John Silver. So if you go there, don't expect much, but it's reasonably priced and it fills you up. Also to note, for families with sensory sensitive children, this place in the area smells pretty bad. And so if your child or family member is sensitive to smells or anything like that, this might not be the best place for you. We're driving towards this giant rock. Morrow Rock. I hope you can see now just how big this rock is.
Like a little can.
If you come over to the rock, they have bathrooms here, so that's good. We're not gonna stay, but I just wanted to see it up close. On our way coming back from that little rock, very large, massive rock, on the side, like right by the water, are some swings. They have like baby swings and then the regular swings. So if your kids enjoy swinging or are sensory seekers like my child who loves swinging, you could always go there. We are back and we actually had to go get some coffee for the morning, and then I got a drink because I am pooping out. But I'm going to check out the bathroom and see if they have showers. This is the bathroom building. I did see people go in there, so I'm not going to go in there quite yet. All right, these are the bathrooms. It's quite a few. They got mirrors, little tiny mirrors, sinks. Toilets are pretty clean. But again, no soap and no hand towels. There are also no showers here, which is a little bit surprising since we're at a beach and people are gonna have sand all over them, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. They do have water spigots, so I mean, if you got desperate, you could take a cup and kind of rinse off. Also, there are no bear boxes or raccoon boxes, so We didn't see, we got here pretty late and we didn't see any critters. I have seen squirrels, but yeah, nothing like big. I realized I never actually showed our spot. So this is site C, and there's enough room for our rig and 2 cars. You don't have anybody on your left. We're right next to the bathrooms, and then there's a garbage can over on that side, and you get this really beautiful view. So sites A, B, C, and D are really, really good sites. This is our view standing in the van. It's really breathtaking. You get the view of the ocean without being so close to it, where it's like super windy and cold and uncomfortable. So I really am enjoying this campsite. This is incredibly beautiful. We came back to the beach. The sun is starting to set. The waves are beautiful. The weather is perfect. We sat around the campfire for a while and it's just been really a dream. So I highly suggest it. I would rate this gosh, I would give it a 5 out of 5 beaches. It's like perfect. I'm really enjoying this place.
Don't tell your friends, let them know a safe letter on. The road's calling, sun on our skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone.
Elijah is getting really tired, so we're gonna change him, get him ready for bed, maybe hang out around the campfire a little bit longer, and then I'll get some shut-eye, and then tomorrow morning I'll follow up and I'll kind of give my last thoughts about our time here.
Elijah.
These are the Ilia complexion sticks. 34 years old and still deal with breakouts, which is so annoying. But I was looking for something, because while I'm filming, I like to at least like cover up some of my blemishes. I was looking for something that was like more natural, easy, like very blendable, and didn't make my skin look like I was wearing cakey makeup. And I tried some of the other Ilia products. They're supposedly a clean brand. That the word clean, I don't think anybody actually really knows what that means anymore, but from what I understand of that word, it means like there's less like chemicals and stuff in the products. But I used some of their other products. I've also tried It Cosmetics, where it's just like your skin but better, and there's skincare in it, and the It Cosmetics made me break out, and the Ilia serum made me break out, but these ones I'm doing pretty good. I do have, you can see I wear the Star ones. Also, these Star pimple patches are amazing. I'm allergic to salicylic acid, but these ones don't have that in it, and it takes the pimples way down, and they're kind of cute. I like them. They come in all different colors, so if you want, you can check those out. Also, I do have my license as an esthetician in the state of California, so I went to school and I know some of this stuff. I haven't done that stuff in a really long time, but if you have any questions regarding any of this makeup or any of your skincare, you can also ask me about that too. But I really like these if you're looking for something to wear while you're camping. If you are the type of person who's like, you know what, I just like to have a little bit of something on my face, I would try these Ilia complexions. Also, I am not an affiliate. I don't get paid. I just wanted to share this stuff because I'm really, really enjoying it.
We are heading home now, and I just wanted to give a brief overview of our time. Both my husband and I would give it 5 out of 5. It's a small campground, but enough where you have a chance of actually staying. There's 81 spots, and while we were there, like, it said campground full, but people weren't even in the spots, which I know might sound like a bad thing, but it's quiet, it's very family friendly. If you're gonna book, all the spots seem like not bad spots, but I would definitely try to get campsite C or D. That way you're kind of more secluded, and the views in those 2 spots, well, C has a good view, D doesn't as much, but C and D have beach access. The other ones you kind of have to walk a little bit of a way. As far as autism friendly, we have a sensory seeker, but he also needs his own space, so he can be sensitive. because there wasn't a lot of people there, and it's a fairly small campground, he didn't have a ton of cars coming in and out, where it was like, if you have an eloper where you're going to worry about them, we weren't too worried about him, which is great because he does elope. There's plants and sensory things everywhere, so we had a great time. And sometimes when we go to a campsite, he'll want to get in the van and he needs his like alone time. But this time, he didn't do that very much, which shows us that he wasn't too overstimulated, which is awesome. We didn't get stared at. People were smiling at him, but it wasn't like they were thinking like, what's wrong with this kid? So that was great. So no worries in that regard. Overall, really, really good trip. My son is having a hard time, so I'm gonna go. But thank you so much for following along. Please share this channel with anyone that you think might need it. Also, I'm still in the Ultimate Explorer Challenge, so if you could please vote for me still, that would be amazing. We're down to top 5, so we're dwindling it down to 1, and then if I make it, I'll move on into the next phase. If you have any other campsites in Northern California or Southern California that you would like reviewed, please leave it in the comments. Feedback is always welcome to know what you'd like to see more of. Thank you so much again, and we'll see you on the other side.